And we are live. Hello everyone and welcome to my video. A couple of weeks ago I met with Pete from HMO and Steroids and made this very exciting video. Any landlord out there, any HMO investor, landlords that would be interested or have an interest in property in general, I'd highly recommend to watch this video. 7-minute clip, give it a watch. I'll play it now for you guys to take a look.
Right, everyone, I'm here with Peter Licourinos from HMO and Steroids. We're in one of your HMOs, which is about to go to market, I believe.
It is, yeah. We've rented 5 rooms already, and it hasn't spent a minute on the market yet. I'm pleased to say.
Amazing stuff. So for landlords that are thinking, we want to get into property investment, we're making no money in the banks at the moment, what type of potential property investor does this suit for?
Definitely the long-term investor. Someone that wants to do it properly. Someone that wants to offer tenants really nice accommodation. I think for me, I spotted a gap in the market where rental accommodation and HMOs had a really bad rep. Mm-hmm. The buy-to-let market was coming to an end for property investors, and it was difficult to really make profits. Yep. So there was a win-win situation where we could buy and create incredible houses and HMOs and offer tenants accommodation they've never had before. Mm-hmm. So the tenant's happy and they're paying for something that they've never had before, and the investor's happy because they're getting income and profits they never dreamed of.
And as you can see, this one is basically finished, ready to be moved into, already fully let. Let's go have a look with Tristan at a property that is in transition at the moment to get a feel of that as well.
So we're here, Peter, with one of your refurbs that's currently undergoing for the HMOs. I've seen a completed version, I've seen one under refurb. So before we go and take a look around, sort of what's involved from an owner's point of view when purchased? How long does it take for the works to happen, for that to happen from start to completion?
Yeah, great questions. Well, a lot of investors will come to HMO and Steroids now, pick and mix our services. More popular now, investor will come to us and they want us to manage the portfolio and project, and they want us to be completely hands-free. So this is one of our premier investors that owns this property. They're completely hands-free. We agree on the project, the structure and the schedule from day one. A conversion like this, a complete conversion, will take somewhere in the region of 12 weeks.
Oh, wow. So fairly quickly then.
Absolutely. Yeah. We're doing a lot of these now and we've got some great building teams, although it's never without challenges. But yeah, more or less we can do it quicker. I'd probably say 20% quicker than most builders now.
Perfect. Let's go and take a look inside.
I'll show you around.
After you.
Thank you. So as you can see, we're about halfway through the project. The build team have been absolutely incredible. This is going to be a communal room, and it leads on to what I would class as one of the headline bedrooms, which is absolutely awesome. Do you want to have a look?
Yeah, definitely.
Come on. So as you can see, the bedroom's been really thought out well. We've got Cat 6 behind the television, smart television in every room, Cat 6 behind the desk and work area for the tenants. And we've got USB and plug sockets by the beds as well. And this one actually has a dressing area and an ensuite as well, which will help us achieve incredible rent.
And typically, I've noticed you do themes within the different developments you do. So how do you choose the theme? What sets you out from doing it from each property to property? I noticed in the other one that Ian's at, it's a London theme. So how do you choose that and why?
Yeah, brilliant question. I think this is where I put my vision, my personality, and my passion into each HMO that we deliver for our investors. It's always a luxury theme. It's something that's going to be popular, well received by the tenant, and something a tenant can be proud of and enjoy while living in our properties. This one's going to be a sports theme because of the way the house lends itself to the theme. We've got a nice outhouse, which is going to be muscle gym. We've got a big shed out the back, which is going to be Tour de France, where there's going to be a bike shed and even an area where they can repair tyres and work on their bikes. Bikes is a massive, massive importance to tenants now. Some of the rooms are going to be called after the World Cup, Euros, and we just play on the themes, have fun with it, and create incredible rooms for our tenants.
So how many rooms and bathrooms is typically in a house like this?
Yeah, that's a really good question. A house like this, it would be easy to get carried away, and we could have potentially put 7 bedrooms in this. Once you go above 6 bedrooms or 6 people in a HMO, then you have to not only go for a HMO license, but full planning permission. The costs in that can be significantly increased. Not only that, we found that over the years, the perfect amount of people in shared accommodation is 5 or 6 to create a harmonious household, almost a family environment. And by using the additional space to have extra bathrooms, we've got 2 en suites, we've got a total of 4 bathrooms and a cloakroom. And with some of the bedrooms, we've even put walk-in wardrobes. We can get upwards of £850 rent per calendar month. So when you compare a 6-bed against a 7-bed, we're actually getting more rent, and we've got a better HMO and a better household. And we've also added more value to the property as a family home. So it's, again, a win-win for the investor, for the tenant, and for the actual property itself.
It's a great idea, really. And I know you spoke to Ian about numbers, so I'd be really excited to go back and show this in more detail.
So I've had a look at a property finished. We've had a look at a property that's under development. This is one of the double rooms, obviously finished. It's stunning. What sort of numbers are the landlords going to expect?
Yeah, obviously the most important things. We purchased this property for around 5%, 4 or 5% below market value, and that's really below the market value. We added significant value to the property by obviously improving it through renovation. We also turned the front garden into driveway parking for 5 cars under permitted development. And we also converted the garage into an ensuite bedroom, or as a family home could be counted as a small annex for a family member. So we've added around 100 grand value to the property.
Mm-hmm.
That's cost around £70,000 in development costs. So we forced 30 grand immediate value into the property. All the rooms but one are rented, and it's not even hit the market. And that will generate around over £43,000 revenue a year, of which around 49% of that is profit. So
Amazing.
Incredible profits and incredible accommodation for the tenants, which is equally as important.
Mm-hmm.
And I think our passion was always to turn the HMO market on its head and offer tenants the best accommodation they could in the UK. As a result, our investors get the best income a HMO can provide them.
And how long would a landlord expect a tenant to stay in one of your rooms?
Yeah, the average tenant in the UK stays around 7 to 8 months in a HMO. I'm pleased to say ours is actually 15 months.
So over double.
Over double. We don't do less than 6 months. It's all done on an AST. It's all done professionally, properly. Our business partners, lettings partners are governed by ALA. We're governed by the Property Ombudsman. So it's really important we do everything properly.
Amazing stuff. And if someone wants to get in contact with you, they're thinking of putting their money into this kind of convenient investment, what's the best way that they can reach you?
Yeah, great question. Please visit our new website. We've invested a huge amount of resources, time, our networking team into to help you, guide you along your way, and also get in contact with us, which is www.hmonsteroids.co.uk.
Amazing stuff. Thank you for your time,
Top
Peter.
man.
Thanks for having us around.
So there we have it. As you can see, an absolutely stunning development. They've added great value to the property, providing a great HMO. If you have any questions regarding this, then feel free to get in contact with Pete at HMO and Steroids, or regarding rentals or anything related to lettings, then feel free to reach out to myself. I've put all the links below in the comments, and open to any questions you may have.